Hey YouTube, Chase Variant back again with another video. Thanks for watching. I got some stuff from my local LCS and got some eBay purchases I'll share with you today. We'll start with Punisher #1, and that's the Castle Said Knock You Out LL Cool J homage. Hip hop variant, all black. I'm a sucker for all black books. All black and all white books I pretty much can't let pass me by if they're in incredibly immaculate condition like this one. And I think I bought that for about $1. Another pickup on a hip hop variant was all new Wolverine #1 for hip hop fans. You'll recognize that as a DMX album. I think it was called Blood of My Blood. Very apt cover to use for all new Wolverine. And this is a neat little book. Vampire Hunter D, Message from Mars. Okay, now I bought 3 of this book, and none of them are the Chase variants. Each of them are just the standard variant, 1-for-1 variants, and they do have about 3 or 4 more covers, and the variants can, I think, run up to like 50-60 bucks. But I was happy with the 3 that I got, and the print run for Vampire Hunter D, Message from Mars is something like 7,000 in total. So any book you buy will be one of 7,000. So if you get one of the Chase books, it's probably a keeper for the long term. And here's another cover, and this is one of the 1-to-1s. Again, all of my Vampire Hunter D covers, Message from Mars covers, are 1-to-1 variants. None of these are the Chase variants, but they're still very beautiful books. Just beautiful books. And if you don't know Vampire Hunter D, he is a kick-ass vampire with a talking hand. You know, it's kind of like his id, his ego, or what have you, talks to him through his hand of sorts. If you ever saw the movie Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, I mean, it was a complete rip-off of Vampire Hunter D, costume and everything. I mean, 1-to-1 rip-off except for no talking hand. So, Vampire Hunter D, if you don't know it, check it out. If you do know it, haven't heard that Message to Mars is out from Stranger Comics, check that out. Here is the all-white variant. Okay, and again, I'm just a sucker for all-white, all black covers because I've been collecting for about 40 years maybe. Well, that's not entirely true. I've been collecting for about 27 years. And so I've got a decent collection, and you know, you live and you learn. You know that whites, blacks, and reds are hard to keep. So those are my favorite colors because those are often the easiest damaged. And so for the long run, those are my colors. And another book variant that I picked up, and this is a Midtown Comics Riri Williams Iron Man variant. And just, you know, nice cover. You know, I'm not sure what the print run on this particular variant was, but I know that Midtown Comics is a pretty big store, so I'd have guessed it's, you know, in the thousands. Okay. Another all black variant I picked up. Got that one for cover price, obviously. Just came out a few weeks ago. Hulk #1, and I think this is my favorite of all of the new Hulk covers. I really like this one. I've been a She-Hulk fan from the very beginning. Maybe one day I'll show you all of my cool She-Hulk stuff, and you know, this stuff will be added into it. But I really love this cover. That cover is a 1-to-1 variant, so. And She-Hulk sold very well. I want to say it sold something like, you know, 55,000 books. And so in today's market, that's still top 100. That's still in your top 100 sales. So, but again, it's still also very low. It's still a very low count, 55,000 books. Okay. One of the variants for She-Hulk #1 was the Hall of Comics variant. And I picked that up, and I absolutely love it. It is an homage to the Hulk 181, I believe, where Weapon X fights the Hulk. Here you have X-23 fighting She-Hulk. And you have Deadpool watching with the bag of popcorn riding the Wendigo. That's fun. And I liked it so much I picked up 2 of those. And some back issues I picked up were also Uncanny X-Men number 117 in very, very beautiful shape, kids. I don't know if you guys can actually see this to appreciate just how great shape this 117 is in. But I like my books in great shape. I don't much like spine ticks, spine rolls. I don't like too much foxing on the outside. Of course, spine foxing is just going to happen. Slight spine foxing happens during transit in a lot of books. So that's the hardest thing to get when you get a book that's 30 years old or so, whether or not, you know, it's going to have foxing at these corners. And these corners are fairly tight for the age of this book. Okay. Another old school book I got was New Mutants number 2. And picked that up on a decent price at an eBay auction. You got Cannonball, and you got Sunspot, and you got, who's that, Wolvesbane and Mirage there, being attacked by the Sentinels. Classic cover. And I picked up a super minty, fresh copy of New Mutants number 1. And I can't say enough fantastic shit about this. And this is a really, really affordable book now, guys. This is a book that if you guys with your ears to the grindstone, or I don't even know if that metaphor makes sense, but you guys in the know that a lot of stuff is brewing for the New Mutants coming up. And Fox has got big plans, so let's hope they go with the black and yellow outfits like they did Negasonic and create a real good New Mutants. And I bet you, you know, this book will find, it's not the first appearance of New Mutants, it's the second appearance of the New Mutants, but it's their first comic book appearance. Their very first appearance was in a graphic novel. So I think this book will find a comfortable place in the market once the movie comes out. And another variant I picked up online is Amazing Spider-Man 22 variant. And I bought this online because my LCS just wanted a kidney for it. And I was just like, I just knew I could get it cheaper. And I did. I think I paid about $10 for this. And my LCS wanted $25. And I just knew, I could get it cheaper. And I'm glad I did that because now you see the average price that it's selling for is about $10. And you got to be very wary of that kind of thing when you get a variant cover that looks so magnificent like this one does. You got to be very wary because retailers, in their own best interest, of course, to survive, you know, they've got to cater to the market and take advantage of it when they can, and so they will raise their prices on variants, and a lot of these prices just will not hold. You'll end up spending your money on a book that is just not worth the money you paid for it. Okay, and another book, I did get this one at my LCS though. This book, X-Men Inhumans number 1, signed by Seoul, and got the COA back there. And I don't know, I haven't read this book. I like it. I like the dynamic aspect of the covers and everything, but you know, I'm just X-Men Inhumans, X-Men Avengers, X-Men, I'm just a little X-Men event series out right now. So I might get around to it, or I might just wait till it comes TPB and get around to it then. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my haul this week. If you did, please hit subscribe, and if you didn't, or if, you know, just leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what's up. What do you think of the books? What could I be doing better? And this is Chase Variant. I'm out.